All right, so yesterday or in the last video, we were able to lay out our two parts of our fire pit. We've got our main top part, or our firebox, and then we have our base. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring those into another program so we can add images or we can add text. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to save this as a DXF. So if you guys remember, we have the little Save As button up in the top. All right, if you hover over it, it'll say Save As. We're going to go ahead and click on that, and it's going to open up our save window. Again, we're always making sure that we save to our H drive. All right, so we're in our H drive. We want to keep our file name, can stay the same, but we need to change the type of file to a DXF. So we're going to come all the way down to where it says AutoCAD 2000 /LT, second from the bottom. All right, DXF, and we're going to go ahead and click on that. And this is going to allow us to be able to bring in our line drawing into Vcarve so that we can add what we need to add. So again, we're going to make sure that our type of file is on that DXF, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to click Save. So that's going to save it. So from here, I can just go ahead and I can close this down. It's going to pop up and it's going to say, you know, I last saved it as a DXF. You can click yes and resave it as a drawing. If you've already saved it as a drawing file, you can click no. So I'm just going to click yes, and you'll see it's going to pop up. It's going to want to save it as a drawing. I click save. It's going to say, hi, this file already exists. Do you want to replace it? And just go ahead and click yes, and it will close down that file. All right. So now that we have it saved as a DXF, we want to go ahead and open up Vcarve Pro. So it should have a shortcut command on your desktop. Go ahead and open that up. You're going to get this please register warning. Click cancel. If you click OK, it's just going to open up a web page to register. You don't have to worry about doing that. All right. So we've got Vcarve open. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to set up a new file. So over here in the startup tasks, we click on create new file. It's going to open up this window on the side. It's going to have our job set up. It's going to have our job size. So we're going to set our job size to 24 inches by 24 inches. So you just want to type that in for your width and your height. All right, so that's pretty much the maximum size that we can cut out on our plasma CNC machine. All right, so once that's set up here, you have to make sure you click OK. So you're going to want to set up that job size 24 by 24. And then once you have that set up, go ahead and click OK. We don't have to worry about material thickness, XY, position, anything else we don't have to worry about. So once we have that set up, go ahead, click OK. All right, it's going to bring up all of our operations, our tools on the side, and we have our job size. All right, so I've got my file size set up. So a couple of things real quick about Vcarve. All of our operations are on the side. And just like what I had open before for your job size, it always opens up a specific window for that operation that you're working on. You always have to hit apply before that operation will occur. And you'll see as we move along. All right, sorry. So all right. So first thing we want to do is we want to bring in our DXF file. All right. So I'm going to go to File up in the top. I'm going to go down to Import. And I'm going to go over to Import Vectors. All right. So I want to go to my H drive. All right, which should be on your side window here. So I go to my H drive. I had to scroll down quite a bit for that. All right, and I'm gonna find my fire pit. So J, Fonty, P0, fire pit. Make sure it says DXF. I'm gonna click on that, and I'm gonna click open, and it's gonna add my fire pit drawing into my right onto my file. All right, now if it doesn't bring it in, zoom out a little bit. All right, it should be there somewhere. All right, so zoom out, see if you can find it. All right, but it's gonna be there. Okay, if you still can't find it, all right, go to edit, select all vectors. All right, and you could still do this because chances are it's not going to be centered on your paper or on your job size. Right here it says align selected objects. You're going to want to click on that and align to material, and you're just going to want to center that on your material. So you're going to click right here, align to material, and that should center it right onto your object. All right.